Hey everyone, known around the interwebs as Sorrow, this is the BEP podcast, back from the depths. Yeah, so I'm bringing back my podcast for the SCC Nation, in other words, the Save Case Closed campaign. And if you don't know what that is, you're obviously new, which is awesome, because that probably means that you stumbled onto this video by sheer happenstance, and I suggested it to you. Fresh meat, I mean eyes. Fresh eyes, that's what I said. Anyhow, the SEC's campaign's mission, if you will, is to bring an anime known as Case Closed back into the US of A. And you can follow this link to find out more. Alright, the BP podcast is back, and I'd like to start things off with an announcement. The campaign is starting a Fandub for Case Closed. I believe it'll start off where Funimation left off, so Season 6, Episode 131. If you want to submit a voice, become a character on this Fandub, follow the link to a video Professor C made, and get all the info on that. They're still looking for like 8 or 7 characters, so you're good. But back to me. Yes, I left podcasting a year ago, almost, and upgraded my junk, and I'm back and fully unprepared to join right on in once again. And I hope to help influence and inform the public about, okay, is this too serious of a podcast? I need to make sure.
Give me a week. I'll find out where he lives, what kind of shoes he wears. I'll even tell you what he eats for breakfast.
Okay, that's scary.
Yes, Ayumu, very scary. Also, I've been debating on this, and I'm going to use the SCC updates as short little let you knows, just so you guys are really up to date on everything. So, if you're a fan and or you like the English Detective Conan, I am far more excited that you're a follower of this campaign than you yourself are. But seriously guys, the fans are in control. It's up to us to take this bull by the horns, so let's kick this movement into 2013 and back into English, yeah? So, that concludes this week's podcast. Hope you liked it. I'd like to do one once a week if possible. And see you next time when we discuss something actually relevant to this campaign. Oh yeah, I'd like to congratulate Professor C, otherwise known as the man who helped start this whole thing, YouTuber Save Case Closed, on his podcast's 1-year anniversary. And yes, I know it was back in July, the 14th, I think, but I never got to say it. The Case Closed podcast has survived her first year. Total awesomeness, and kudos. See what I did there? Anyway, for real, I'm glad to be back and stuff, and I already got the next episode in mind and ready to come alive. Let me tell you, my friends, and you are all my friends. Here's for another year, even though I hope it doesn't take more than a year, or obviously, cheers. Good night, everybody.